able to hold him for me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Grab him while I put the blanket down. Oh, shoot, here comes Bubba. Oh, don't let him eat the leash. He's getting a little
Tanner. Hey. Hey. On your belt.
Would it be easier if I didn't have a handful of things?
Yeah, slowly, I guess. Oh, your blanket's coming. This is our blanket.
Oh, not too bad. You?
Not too bad.
That's good.
November's just about over.
I know.
Girl's gonna be 15 next week.
Yeah.
Next year she's gonna start driving.
Maybe.
Crazy. He wants his blanket.
Okay, well, Alex talks the whole time. You guys
Yeah, I know. Would you rather sit down or sit up? I just can see better.
might have to go up a little bit. I don't care.
Well, we can move this. Where do you want to sit?
I don't care. I said wherever.
Well, what?
I know it's far away from me.
I don't mind sitting there.
Where are you going? You want to hang out down there? I should move down a bit because I am in the Waterloo end. Well, welcome to Broadcasting with Brew. It's U19A, Barrie Blizzards versus the Waterloo Wildfire here at Rim Park Arenas. And it's our second game of the day. Those of you that were with us the first game, you don't need to know what happened there. But if you weren't, we ended up winning that one in a close 2-1 battle. I would actually say close. It wasn't really that close. Close was score, but we felt dominated most of the play all game long. And just couldn't find the back of the net until much later in the game. Hopefully we can find more of that good defensive play in this game and finding the offensive play as well. So last time we played the Waterloo Wildfire was in the preseason Markham tournament versus versus them, obviously. And I think it was our third game of the day. We had a rough 5-1 loss or 5-2, so it wasn't necessarily close, but you know, I've looked at standings and where they've played and who they've played, and they're very comparable, so it should be a close game. It just depends if we've got the energy this game like we've had in our previous games. So doing a quick look right now at the standings in the league. So Waterloo is currently, through 7 games, has a 3-3-1 record, which puts them 1 point ahead of us as we have a 2-3-2 record. We've let less goals in by 1, but they've definitely scored more than we have. So, very comparable. We're both middle of the pack. No, I got to be in the best spot. I have nobody that wants to sit next to me, but Jeff Schmidt doesn't mind. He'll sit next to me. Some people like to sit next to the camera, some don't. I guess it all depends if they got good stuff to say. So, we just beat St. Mary's today 2-1. Waterloo's very first game of the season, they beat them 2-1. We've tied Oshawa, we beat Oshawa, we've lost Oshawa, Waterloo's beat Oshawa. We've tied Sunderland. Waterloo lost to Sunderland. They beat London, which I think we just beat. Did we beat London? I can't remember if we played London yet. I think we have, but I can't remember if we beat them or I think it was a close 4-3 game where we lost just at the end. I'd have to go back and check. Forest beat them 6-4. They beat us by a bit more than that. And they tied Paris, who we beat last weekend. So it's kind of equal all over the place. So if our girls come out to play, it should be a good one. Much different view than this morning. This morning we had a very high angle view here. We're very much down low at ice level. So a little bit of a different perspective for you. But still a lot better than most, as we do have a fair bit of seating room between the glass and myself. So I won't have to turn too fast. Here comes Gracie. Work on that view if I can zoom it in even just a bit, maybe. That might cause me to have to turn it just a little. There, you should be able to get the sense of what's happening out here. And there's a whistle, and we're off with Addison with a pass over to Maddie here on the close side, and she dumps it into the corner for Eliana. She's going to pick that one up down low in the corner and coming out high. She drops it back for Addison. Addison turns and shoots and rifles one up and over the net into the far corner. There, Eliana picks that one up. So far, we haven't really penetrated into the triangle. Oh, that was a nice little backhand flip for a reset, but didn't get a big enough rebound. Goalie off Waterloo throws it up to the far side there for number 8. She turns and throws it. That's going to be 2 lines there. Looks like we got a much bigger neutral zone than we did this morning. So should be a few less 2-line passes and better control at least. Maddie dangling up and behind the net trying to get going forward as she finds a pass out of neutral zone. Missed-stab there, but Waterloo had it. Now, I think Maddie picked it up and fired it down to the far end. So as Waterloo picks it up there in the corner, Barrie has a bit of a quick change, and they're on the chase. Into the neutral zone there for Waterloo, and a short pass back in the zone. Maddie's right on her, battling for it, though. Knocks it loose. Waterloo picks up the loose ring. Flat pass across, kind of flat. More of a rolling saucer. They get mainly the first shot of the game. I guess Eliana had that first one. First shot for them on Gloria. Nice big save there. Nice easy save there for her to get. So out of the zone there, Julia knocked into the boards and loses the ring there as Waterloo comes away with it. But missed-stab. Looks like Layla's on top of it. Shot doesn't get through as it gets blocked, and Waterloo picks up the loose ring. Back pass to Waterloo. 15 as she's looking for an option, cycling back and around. Coming across the top, there's a bit of a pick. Nice pad save by Gloria. She just seals her right pad just down on time on it. And she looked for something, thought she had something long, and it wasn't there. So she's going to hold and get a fresh line out there, and Waterloo gets an offensive ring. Waterloo, nice wide ring too. Like you can see, there's got to be 4 to 6 feet. So I wonder if it's Olympic width out here. So lots of skating room in the zone out there. Pass across by Waterloo, flat pass, missed-stab there. Looks like Ella's chasing her out wide. So you have to adjust knowing that it's that wide. There's a triangle. You think you need to push out further, but that rink is really wide. You don't want to leave it too wide open. So missed shot there, side of the net. Ella grabs that. It's support pass behind the net. Doesn't go far enough, and Waterloo ends up picking that one up as they circle around and then cut back to go around with her forehand to the boards. Looks like we have a re-entry here with number 4 coming in on the far side. Flat pass to 16 instead. Missed on the stab, trying to get a shot. Nobody across ice there. It looks like Eva's going to grab that. And she's going to make a pass up. Oh, she went cross ice for Eliana, but there's a tip, so it's good and fair game. Whoever can get to it. Looks like Waterloo is going to be there in the corner first. Oh, it must have been a tip off of Waterloo, and it must have been her, so that's both sides of the blue line. That's going to be a Barrie ring in the zone. There's the okay and the whistle. Addison with a pass out to Chloe. There's no reason why it should never get out of that circle in this wide of a rink. And Chloe coming around the pick. Oh, she loses her stick, though, in the check. She's able to regain it as Maddie kind of slows Waterloo down. And it looks like on a stick check, probably on top of the stick by Chloe, that's going to be a penalty, probably a slash, I'm guessing. And it hit the goalie and went over the blue line. That's a fortuitous freaking ring bounce for Waterloo. And it's got them controlling the zone as they're trying to get set up with their proper handings. But they just put 5 people in the zone, so that should... Tripping call called on Chloe. Does that give them a penalty then? For too many in the zone?
Why they didn't put 5?
Yeah, they did. 5 players stepped in the zone. And nothing there. I thought that would be... I'll have to check with Alexis on that one. I thought when they had possession, they had another one in the zone. I thought that would have been 5 in anyway. Maybe that's only in the defensive zone. It's an offensive zone. It's a change of possession probably. So, and that, we're on the first penalty of the game to Barrie, and it's still 0-0 with 11 and a half minutes left in the first period. Maddie picks it up here at the close side blue line and dumps it in for Addison, who's in chase. And Waterloo gets it over the line, and it's a little risky here, but there's Melody, who's helping us out today as we were short benched, was able to intercept that play and make sure it doesn't turn into an advantageous play for Waterloo. Maddie picks up the ring there in the corner. She's looking for a pass option up boards, and there's Layla up the middle, just missed, so it's a 2-line pass as we're waiting for Waterloo to touch it. Addison can't get that off her, and she makes a change as Waterloo comes back the other way. And into the neutral zone, Melody's right on top of number 5. And I don't know what that was. As Waterloo makes it into the zone, coming across the top, number 17 deking through. Nice save by Gloria as with the save of the pad. And it looks like Waterloo must have been in the crease as they have possession. That's going to be a Barrie goalie ring. Gloria looks for the pass in behind. Tight man on man there as Layla's trying to find an option. She drops it back for Maddie. It was a bit of space. She sends it back up the boards there for Julia. Julia's on her backhand, fighting to try and stay on side of that blue line. Ends up letting go of it just to make sure it doesn't go back over, but Waterloo picks it up and now is back in the Barrie zone with a far cross ice pass. And as they circle around and cycle up, number 34 on the far side throws a low pass in, but no stab there, and they pick it up in behind the net as Waterloo tries to get reset. Coming across the top here, nice stick checking by Layla and Maddie. Get the ring back out of the free play line, and as Waterloo has to re-enter with that shot clock ticking, the shot goes wide, and they reset it? I can't believe they called a reset. There was no possession by Barrie on that. And anyhow, Barrie gets the ring of the goalie ring here, and they're going to hold to get a fresh line out there. So a little bit of an early reset as Barrie didn't have it, so and Waterloo almost was able to capitalize on that. Penalties over. It's back to 5-on-5. Might have been for a little bit, I just noticed. So actually pretty close as it's 9:32 left in the first. Waterloo with a pass out to the close side. Going down low and behind the net, being pressured there by Ella. And Melody on the far side, pressuring the Waterloo player out. Nice stick blocking in the middle by Kennedy. And bouncing around, a couple players losing their footing. Nice skate through by Ella. As she's able to grab the ring, gets it up towards Eliana, but there's a missed stab, so it's 2-line until Waterloo touches. Now they do, and Barrie is on the attack. So far, a bit more Waterloo pressure than has been Barrie pressure as we can't seem to get into their zone and get set up. So Waterloo's coming around the top here and looking for an option. Coming across the top, there's a shot low, saved by Gloria. She goes down into the butterfly. looking to offload with a long pass up on the close side for Eva. Eva with a short pass to Alexis. She's trying to push her way through here along the boards and does. She gets it, leaves it at the line for Eva. She skates into the zone, and the Waterloo player followed her, so that was a good one there. Eliana ends up getting a pass from Eva, and now we've got possession in the zone as we have a bit of a line change happening with Addison coming out. Eliana drops for Addison with a quick one. Oh, that one's off the stick and goes to the far corner where Alexis is going to be able to pick that up as Addison had a nice shot attempt there. Alexis with a back pass for Chloe. I think she's going to go change and finish the line change. Chloe fakes a couple things here, waiting on the full change. Throws one back for Rachel. Rachel's coming around the top. Chloe's trying to be open. She drops it back for Addison, who's open with a shot. Just had a bit of a reach back to grab it and couldn't get a shot off quickly. But Rachel has it again coming around the top and loses her footing. Tries to go to a backhand. Chloe almost just one-times it with her stick in. And yes, thank you. There was a shot on net. Should have been a reset. So that was a missed reset. So Barrie's going to get possession of the ring here. We all had some irate fans almost here on that one. Pass to the far side for Addison. Addison kind of walking in. Clock didn't start, so we're going to have to get a restart on this one. So we got heaters in front of us in this game, but they're not on. A little chillier.
Just for show.
Right? The last rink I was at, I was starting to sweat. It felt like a balmy, early September day where you could just hang out in your sweater. Here it's feels like it's outside. There's a pass outside again to Addison. Addison coming across the top. Nothing there. She's going to have to cycle and circle around. Chloe setting up on the back door. Oh, she goes to fake something and then loses it at the free play. And Waterloo turns back the other way into the neutral zone as they're breaking into Barrie zone. A missed pass there. Melody hopefully picking it up. She does along the close side boards. Then gets it over the line. Nice stab there by Rachel. Rachel's got to lead it ahead there for Chloe. Nice grab by Chloe. Chloe's got Addison there too. Ends up losing it in a fake deke there and couldn't make the pass across. Chloe turns, tries to fire a quick one, hits the legs out in front. A little bit lower, and that would have gone through the legs at least. So Waterloo has possession. They're coming out. Full Barrie line change. The ring's right there as Layla tries to jump in and get a hold of it. Long pass by Waterloo is missed and picked up by Maddie. She throws it behind the net in a support, but it bounces funny off the net and stops right behind. Melody picks that up, feeding up the middle. There's Alexis with the ring along the boards. Loses it. Melody's able to kind of pick it up. Looks like Waterloo may have it, as now we have to backtrack as Maddie's back there with number 4. It was just a bit behind her, but she makes a nice stick check to knock it loose. But there's going to be a penalty, I think, for Alexis as she went in and knocked the other player over, as she's going to get a body call against her. So Waterloo's had a penalty, and now Barrie's got one. And hopefully we can kill this off as the... Oh, actually, no, it's our second penalty. So we killed the first one off. Let's kill this one off. It's still 0-0, 6.5 minutes left in the first. Pass out by Waterloo. They're now carrying it down and in behind the ref. And sorry, I'm trying to fiddle with something there. There we go. Lost in the corner by a nice stick check by, I think that's Kennedy, as she's now skating up the ice here, looking for a bounce pass off the boards for Eliana, but not quite able to grab it. Waterloo picks it up. Ella's chasing, loses her stick in a check as Waterloo's back into the neutral zone and back into Barrie zone now. The lead pass in for number 4. She can't stab it quick enough to get a shot, and looks like Eva's right on her, but able to offload it to a player in front, and Gloria puts a stick down and makes the save. She goes for the long pass over the free play. Eliana picks that one up, but she needs to wait for support. There's Kennedy, or Ella, at the line. Ella's now got that, looking for somebody to cut across. Finding Kennedy back on the close side here, as Kennedy's going to get possession with 1 minute left in our penalty. They can work this clock down for at least a few more seconds before they need a reset. Kennedy looking to come in for a shot. Off the goalie, that gets the reset, and we have the rebound. If Eliana can get free, that'll help us kill another portion of this power penalty. Dropping back to Maddie, who's entered his own. Maddie comes in, and oh my God, she found one! As she deked around the defender, Maddie puts it in the top right corner and opens up the scoring for this game. So shorthanded goal for Maddie takes us to a 1-0 game with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first period. Waterloo still in the power play here, so we got to play some strong defense. Addison with a nice block of the pass there. She's battling along the boards. Looks like she's come out with it. She's trying to get free, being hounded by 2 players. She's going to use the net for some help. And the referee there, she's circling around this really wide rink. Loses it in the corner there, but looks like Melody may have been helping her out. We got a couple players down on top of each other. I don't even know how the ring's still moving. But Waterloo has it there. Maddie's on the check, pushing a Waterloo player in behind the net. We've got 10 seconds left in our penalty before we're back to 5-on-5 action. Oh, a nice save there by Gloria as the Waterloo player deked into the triangle through a backhander, and Gloria threw out the shoulder and Keeley to knock it away. 1 second, and Barry's going to get out of the box. Hopefully we can do a quick turn and throw here. She's out, passing behind the net, but a little bit too far for Addison, and Waterloo has to turn back and grab it. So they're out in front, battling with it. Pass across to the far side. Waterloo's going to spin away and wait for an option here. And there was a re-entry drop pass. She's all alone in the middle, blocked in front by a body of Maddie. And Waterloo was able to retrieve that all off the bounce, as they seem to be getting most of the loose rings right now. Melody there pushing through. There's Layla blocking one. Shot goes wide by Waterloo. Number 4 is going to pick it up in the corner with really no time as the shot clock goes off. Oh, can't quite see it. So, the bench staff is calling for Gloria to hold it as they want to get a fresh line out there and give our team a chance to get organized. Thank you. Pass out to the close side for Waterloo. Going down low and behind the net, hounded there by Elaspina. Around the top, looking for an offload pass down beside the net. That's intercepted, though, by Eva. And Eva's able to bat it out of the zone in the neutral, and Chloe's in a race for it. Oh, that is no call, but a lot of collision there by a lot of people. So thankfully, it looks like nobody got hurt there. But that was a high-risk situation on everybody crashing into those boards. So Waterloo ends up getting come back. Gloria with a nice Keeley save. Had to take a look for it, and she wasn't sure where it went, but it was knocked down just in front of her. And Waterloo picks up the loose rebound as they're going to make a quick change and cycle around the back of the net. There's the back pass there for 17 of Waterloo. She picks it up with some speed coming down behind the net and circling out high. Big space above their free play line here as well. 17 had that close backhander last time. Puts another one in on Gloria there, who knocks it away. Waterloo gets the rebound there. And Eva tries to fire it out, gets it out to Layla. Layla's looking to offload it. There it is to Julia, who nice little pass up to Kennedy. And Kennedy's going to give another little short one to Julia, hopefully. But it got tied up. I think Kennedy may have come out with it here as she's working down low and around the boards. Coming line change for Layla. We're getting Eliana coming out there. Julia across the top, draw pass. Almost runs into Eliana. Julia with a nice shot. Saved by the goalie up in the chest height there. And 2 of us are on top of that. Waterloo player, she throws a random pass out, but Kennedy didn't quite see where it was going as she was covering her player. And Waterloo's able to get through the neutral zone and into our zone here. 17 battling up and around behind the net again. As looks like there's a couple Waterloo players making changes. And with our forwards not there, she had lots of space. Shot clock's counting down now, though. Drop pass him behind the net. They try and get a reset. They get it off the goalie. And then Melody puts it in back to Gloria so that she can pass it out where she wants it. Finding Maddie on the close side here. Maddie's coming up the boards. Gives a bounce pass to Eliana. Eliana's still stuck with it along the boards. Trying to get it over the line. She does. Alexis has it on her stick. It looks like we've got a body call coming to Eliana. As so far, that's the third penalty for Barrie, and none against Waterloo. Well, we've killed 2. Let's kill a third. We've had a shorthanded goal, too. So let's see if we can get another shorthanded goal here, Barrie. At the very least, let's kill the penalty off. But minute and a half left in the first period. And it's 1-0 Barrie.
Come on, Barrie!
Oh, I didn't really see it. So it looks like right now there's a bit of a pause as Caroline over there, as a ref herself, is looking for clarification on what the referee saw out there, feeling that maybe perhaps the call against Eliana was not fair in a sense that there was just a general collision perhaps. But at this point, usually just look for clarification, maybe to voice your opinion that maybe you don't agree with the call in a soft and gentle way. There's the whistle. Pass out to the close side boards for 29 of Waterloo. She carries it in and behind the net. And out to the far side, circling around. They've done that twice now. They've looked for that pass back down to the same side, but they both times been blocked by the defenders in the triangle. But keep an eye on it. There's a flat pass across the top for 29 with a great lane. She's all alone, and she puts a shot on that just ends up bouncing around and past Gloria. It's about a mid-height shot, just up and over the pads enough. So our penalties catch us on that one. Yeah, we killed 2, we scored on 1, but this time we got scored against. Now the game is 1-1 with 1:05 left in the first period. Layla with a pass over to Maddie. It's off the tip of her stick. She has to kind of race for it. She's able to beat out Waterloo player for it, dumping to the far side, but a very clean stab by Waterloo intercepts the play there as they're now trying to get back out themselves. Nice pressure by Rachel, and their long pass gets missed, and Melody picks that up. She pushes up through the boards, even though she kind of got bounced into it. Could call that body. A couple players run into each other there and falling down. Chloe's battling for the ring here. Got to watch how hard we swing our sticks, girls. So Waterloo's stuck in the line a bit here. Layla backtracking to cover the man, as you don't really got to worry about the ring carrier when it's on that side of the line. Chloe right here at the board. So is Rachel. She must have knocked it in. Rachel's trying to get it. Knocked over, though. And it's loose down the corners. 19 really is interfering right there. There's the interference call. Thank you very much, referee. As Waterloo's going to get their first penalty, as 19 was leaning right into Chloe there and impeding her ability to skate to the zone, and 19's looking at herself, pointing like, me? Yes, you were leaning into the player. You can't do that. So there's Barrie's first power play now coming up with 17 seconds left in the first period. Pass here for Kennedy. Kennedy waves in. Alexis there looking for an option. Coming around the top. There's the backdrop for Alexis. Alexis trying to walk in low walk. And she shoots, hits the side of the net, and the goalie, she's down to 4 seconds. Looks like this is going to end it here, though, with no opportunity to get out front for a quick shot. Nice little play there. Almost worked. Just couldn't quite get it up and over around the goalie. So with that, that's the end of the first period. It's 1-1. Barrie and Waterloo, kind of a bit of a back and forth now. Waterloo had a lot of pressure in the first part of that period, and Barrie was able to find some in the second half to equal it out. So with a minute 43 left in their power play, hopefully we can find a goal in this power play.
Which was past him as he was leaving. And then he does
Yeah, I know it's funny.
Yeah, you want to like. Well, I know that. Caliber 15 is going to be a full scene.
Okay, someone just and then another guy had a heart attack. In like 2 days, like Sunday to Tuesday. So he's up and like moving around now. He's to say like 3 words. And he's trying to say more and figure it out. Back up. Okay, well there's a few cheers. We're now back to the second period. It's going to be a Waterloo ring to start. Barrie starting in the W here with hope to block all the passing lanes. And there's the whistles. They're already at 3, 4. That was close. Waterloo seemed slow to get going. Short pass into the zone as Barrie had backed off on the blue line and gave him easy entry. Waterloo looks like they're trying to do a low walk. Nice save by Gloria. It was right on the crease there. Bouncing out front, though, as Gloria's kind of out of position. Back door all alone. And unfortunately, Gloria is almost there. Did the best she could as she reached out to Keeley to knock it a bit. And as the ring kind of just bounced everywhere and nobody seemed to be able to grab it and get it out. So not the start to our second period we want, as it pits us down 2-1. And we now have to try and tie it up again. Here's Maddie with a pass over for Melody. Melody coming in, a long pass into the zone, just missed by Addie. And then Waterloo's coming back the other way. We need to shut them right back down so they don't get too much energy. Nice pass by Melody up to Eliana. She's got a bit of a lane and a 2-on-1. Pass over to Addison and she scores! A sliding, diving, falling 5-hole as Addison ties the game up in the very next play, making it a 2-2 game. So that was a great pass and a great look by Eliana as she threw it across. And Addison picked that one up nice and clean. I don't know what happened if she lost an edge, but well going down, she was still able to find a hole past that goalie and get Barrie right back into the game. So here's Waterloo with the pass out to the far side. Looks like everybody got a little bit energized by these last 2 plays, so both teams seem to have picked it back up where they seem to be a little slow on our end here to start. So Waterloo now skating hard around, just realizing that the lead they just had is now lost. And they're going to, outside the zone. Looks like Rachel's stick might have taken her down. I'm thinking she's going to get a penalty, even though it looks like the stick kind of went up into her chest and she's hurt, both players. So I don't know, like the referee had called, it's on the backside. It's hard to see if it was stick on stick or leg, but I'd have to go back at the replay to check it out. This player looks like she's struggling a little bit, so hopefully she'll be okay. I don't know if she's struggling breathing there, that maybe she took a stick or something solid into the chest and that's where she's trying to gather her breath back. She's moving her legs, so that's good. So you don't think there's any knee or ligament issues there. It looks like just same thing. Rachel, she was holding her chest, same thing. Like she just took a stick into it or something. So, but anyhow, on another side note, here's some of our fans, and we've got Gracie and Tanner down there talking to each other. Are they talking to each other? Yeah. Tanner does a little bark to Gracie. Gracie's over there whining to him.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He just wants to play and nobody's going to let him go. So players still getting talked to by their trainer. So looks like she's up and moving now, so that's always a good sign. Hopefully, catch your breath. She'll be right back out there. She looks like she's 17. She's one of their stronger skaters I've seen out there. So for them, obviously, they'll be looking to hopefully have her right back. Sorry, pass out to the close side boards there for Waterloo as they have possession of the ring in our zone. Barrie's on another penalty kill here. It's our 4th of the game. We've had 1 goal against, and we've had 1 goal for on the penalties kill. So I hope we just kill this one off with no difference in goals at this point. Nice draw pass by Waterloo. They pick it up, have to circle back up high. Flat pass across to the far side. Picked up by 16 there. Center and defense are pressured out right away, and looks like a missed pass back, and Melody's going to pick that one up in the corner. Nice cut into the middle. She's looking for somebody here. She's going to have to bounce it off the boards. There it is. Looks like Eliana's got her stick in it, but might be tied up, and that's going to give Waterloo the ring back at center ice. A minute 19 left in the penalty. We're at 13:10 left in the period. Here comes Waterloo in onto the ring. Pass out to the close side here. Pass down the boards. Nice stab by 34. She reached. She fires one right into the chest of Gloria. Bounced out front. Almost picked up by the Waterloo player. And looks like a battle up front is Ella. Oh, she looks like she battled Eva for a second there for it. And ends up Waterloo coming across with it. Pass out front to the SD. Gloria with a nice butterfly save. Throws it to the far boards, but just a little off angle. And Waterloo is the one picking it up. And, oh, that was close. As the Waterloo player throws it over the net in a backhander. And we've got Maddie there, or Layla battling with it. Nice kick save by Gloria. Bit of pressure here being applied by Waterloo as they seem to be continuously getting their loose rings. But looks like a Waterloo player was in the crease, and Barrie catches a break and gets a goalie ring. Let's go down to the other end. Come on, girls. Let's get down there. 36 seconds left in this penalty. Gloria looking for something. Everybody's moving, but nobody kept moving. It looks like Gloria didn't have anything on the open side. So I think Gloria is going to have a chit-chat about next time when you're coming around where I need you to go. So just kind of what options she needs. So 30 seconds left in the penalty, and we'll be back to even. Waterloo with a pass to the close side boards. They're going to travel down behind the net, trying to get something set up. Looks like we got a flat pass option there. Nope, she's trying to, looks like cut in the middle with the back pass. Nice intercept, though, by Maddie, as she's trying to work her way back out with a couple zigzags. Gets it over the line for Kennedy, but just missed as Waterloo ends up picking it up in the neutral zone. Flat pass across off their skate. They pick it up into the Barrie zone again. Penalty is just expiring now as Waterloo comes across top. It bounces up for Julia. Julia has it. She just gets rid of it out of the zone to take some of the pressure off as Waterloo chases it back into their own end. And they're going behind their net. Julia, it does have some pressure being applied there. Long pass to the neutral zone, stabbed there by number 8. Number 8 looking up ahead for an option as their number 4 was cutting across. And now they've gained into our zone, flat across the middle. Maddie intercepts that again. Uses the ref as a way to block. Support pass beautifully back there to Melody. I know I've seen that one happen in practice. And a pass up for Alexis just past her, and Waterloo gets it into the zone, their zone. And Alexis is applying some pressure there. Back into the neutral zone. Waterloo has the ring, looking to put it in. Oh, ouch, that one's going to hurt. As somehow Alexis, I don't know if she got clotheslined, and she's right down on her tailbone. I don't even know what happened at the other end. What happened down there? So play gets stopped, I think, because of the injured player. It's the only reason why I can think they stopped. I didn't notice anything else. But Waterloo's going to get the ring in the offensive zone, there in Barrie zone, as Laurie's out there helping Alexis get up. But that was a hard one right down on the tailbone, I think, is what that was. So she battles to get herself up. And now she's going to go and take a seat. So safety first, always good in sports. So, and here we go. We're coming back down to the offensive end here from Waterloo Ring. We have 11 minutes in the rest of this game here, and it's 2-2 in a tight battle back and forth here. Waterloo with a fake to the middle, passing back to 16 along the close side board. She comes around looking to maybe low walk, then goes in behind the net. Circling with some good crossover speed. She drops it at the top with a quick shot. Kick saved by Gloria. Nice stab there by Ella. But she's still battling to try and get rid of it. And she's got two Waterloo players, and she does. She gets it over the line there, just past Chloe. We got Eliana on the stick checks here now, but Waterloo gets back into our zone. Number 8 with a flat pass across. Not quite a clean stab by number 4, so she has to grab it and regroup as her line is changing. Knowing that, Eva's going to put a bit of a pressure on her, and same with Ella. But Waterloo just comes down and in behind the net. 17 trying to walk out front. Nice save by Gloria. She's sliding across, but it looks like we had a player in the crease, and Waterloo's going to get the ring in the offensive zone again. Waterloo with a pass over to the far side boards. Going to carry down low and in behind. 15 circling up high, now dropping in behind her. 17 coming around the top, trying to cut in. Must be something about that number. Just like Kennedy, she does the same thing, trying to cut into that net and that triangle. Looks like a crease violation there by Barrie as the ref was counting it down. Shot clock's ticking. Maddie has to bounce off the Waterloo player to get that ring. Pass up to Julia, just missed on the stab, and we're going back the other way as Waterloo's back into our zone. So we got to clean it up. Looks like our Waterloo's got all the pressure right now. Barrie needs to find something here to finish this game. The last couple double headers we've had, and even in tournament, second game of the day has never been our strongest all the way through. Gloria's doing a beautiful job keeping us in it. Looks like we must have been in the crease again as they're going to give the ring right back to Waterloo offensively. So keep it up there, Gloria. You're keeping us in it. Come on, Barrie girls, like figure it out. Let's get it out. Let's get our passes and our stabs, and let's get out of the zone. Oh, we had a Waterloo player. Looks like she missed the door and slipped. A little bit of an embarrassing moment for her as the crowd cheers her on. Waterloo with a pass out to the close side 16, going down and in behind the ref in the net. Now coming across the top, tries a back pass, no looker though, as there was no player there. And number 4 misses it, and Eva picks that one up. Trying to beat the Waterloo player, and she does around the outside. Looking for a cross pass, stick is blocked though. But Kennedy, oh come on. We just need another second as Kennedy had the strength to pull it away, but they blew it down. And giving us the ring. Okay, I'll take it. I thought she had her stick in it first. Maybe Waterloo had it in first, I guess. I didn't think so, but we'll take it. It's a bounce our way. Ella in with it here. Short pass to Eva. Eva's looking down the boards. Oh, the stick down by Waterloo knocks it down, but Kennedy's right there to pick up the loose one. She's coming around the top looking for a back pass, but somebody was there. Ella was able to grab it. Loses it at the top. She's getting double teamed. Kennedy gets it and goes out wide. Now she's got Alexis on the back door. She's trying to set up something for her that she has an option. Kennedy's trying to come around the top, runs out of space. Shot clock's ticking. Waterloo puts it back into their goalie for a goalie ring, but throws it out to nobody. Looks like Eliana's right there. She drops to a knee. She throws a pass out, but it goes really wide and over the free play line. So now Chloe's right there battling, Eva's battling, trying to get it. But Waterloo gets it into the neutral zone and then leading another pass in for 29. Ella helps keep her down and out of the way so she can't streak to the net. Kennedy at the top, number 29, trying to throw it back at her. Kick saved by Gloria. Kennedy picks that up, gives it to Gloria there as Kennedy needs to change. So we're going to give Waterloo the ring back here. That's always a tough one. I mean, unless it's really desperate, I'd rather see the play go the other way, get it out. But if you're that tired, it may not be such a bad idea to just give them the ring and get the change. 8 minutes left in this second period and the rest of the game, and it's still 2-2 in this tightly contested battle. Pass to the close side corner while Lou trying to come around the top. This 15 is looking for a lane with some speed. Has to circle again. Now she tries to cut in a little tighter, but the sticks are all on her, knocking it loose. Trailer picks it up. Gloria with a nice save, knocking it into the far side. And there's Melody picking it up with a bit of space along the board. Short pass there for Addison. Addison looking for the next option. It pushes through, but Julia didn't see it there was 4 of them in a cluster. And as she looked back, it drifted right past her feet. Unfortunately, Chloe with a nice stab there, finding Addison, coming in. And her stick got checked just as she was trying to unleash a shot. But she gets the rebound, and Barrie finally has possession in their zone. Julia tries to set the pick. Pass there down to Chloe as Addison's going to make a change. So Chloe's got to kind of pass, slow it down, puts a shot on, trying to get it back to that rebound so she can get the fresh reset. Julia knocks it loose, and she picks it up. And now we've got all 3 Barrie forwards out there. Flat pass across. Layla has to turn to look for it. Her and the Waterloo player fighting, and I think Layla's getting a penalty here. Hooking as she kind of paused and put her hook and up and into the body of the player of Waterloo. So with that, Barrie's going to take a penalty again for, I think, our 5th one of the game. And hopefully kill this one off.
Shoulder shrug there.
All right, just under 7 minutes here. Waterloo with a pass to the close side boards. Here's 16. She tends to kind of fake like she's walking in front, but this one time she just goes all the way in behind. Aliano, some good pressure up top. Waterloo player tried dropping it, but Eva was right there. She picked up. She's got to pause, trying to find a pass option. Finds Aliano in the middle, but Rachel takes her out. That's a little self-preservation move right there, even if it's your own teammate. So in that little cluster, Waterloo's able to get the ring back into our zone. Rachel's applying pressure as she's in the center spot. Gloria with a nice save as Waterloo put a backhander on. It's sitting out front and looks like Ella able to pick it up. She's trying to skate out, but no option to pass to. She's circling back there. She finds Eliana. Nice patience. Not sure what happened there, but looks like Waterloo's getting a penalty as Rachel and another player were tied up. So I'm going to guess an interference or something. Gloria's to the bench as Barrie's trying to get down and into the zone. They've got a bit of time to get set up. If they can get 4 in there and get a box set up. Eva with a pass in for Kennedy. Kennedy's circling down low as we're trying to get set up. There's a back to Eva. Eva looks across for Rachel. Rachel doesn't have the option shot there. Back to Eva. Eva has a bit of a lane. No, back to Rachel. Oh no, off the tip of her stick. Rachel's battling to get it. Does the splits and ends up landing on it. Is that a hook again? Is there a second call? Is that a second call? I missed that. Well, the first one, I saw one call of a hook. But did they give 2? So is the initial penalty? Is there a second one? I'm watching the referee here. Yes. So there's the second hook. So I don't know what the first one was. I missed the first call, but the second call was a hook. And at this point, we have possession of the ring, the zone in a 3-on-2. And, we still have, looks like Layla in the box still there as well. Sorry, so we're in a 4-on-3 situation, but we can go 3-on-2 in the zone. So the benefits in our set here to get the triangle going. Looks like we've got a Waterloo coach wanting to talk to the referee about what happened. So she's just getting clarification on what player is getting what. And that's the final call, body and a hook. So the first call was a body. That's the one with the collision with Rachel at center ice. And the second was a hook on Rachel as she was trying to get to the ring that was just coming out over the free play line. So as Rachel very nicely cut in front of their player to block their stick from stabbing, and that player took her stick to her a bit and pulled her down. So as the play is going to resume here, Barrie's got a great opportunity to take the lead here. As we've got Alexis and Maddie and Kennedy out there to try and set up the triangle play here. Not sure what was going on there. It looked like some referee to the Waterloo coach still talking there. Alexis passes over. Sean's calling the triangle. Kennedy with a pass back to Alexis. Alexis with a pass back to Kennedy. Kennedy's looking for an option there. Sends one over to Maddie on the far side. Maddie, oh, come on, make our passes. That was a bit of an errant pass there, as it was kind of a little bit of a no-look quick pass. You got to be sure. Melody with some good skating back in the zone to get it. Waterloo right on her, taking her down into the boards. There's another call. And Barrie's moving forward up the ice now as they're going to have a huge power play option here. Kennedy to Maddie. Kennedy back to Maddie. Maddie's got time. This time they're going to get a box set up here. Maddie's getting everybody organized to the right side. She drops it for Kennedy. Kennedy's looking for a pass back to Maddie. And we've got a couple seconds left. You got to shoot. There's no goalie out there to knock the stick, so nobody knew the shot clock was ticking down. So we're going to lose possession here, unfortunately, on that when we have the huge advantage, which kind of sucks. But we're definitely going to have to man up and get that ring. So as we got full line again, 5 players out to their 2. 4.5 minutes left. If we can get possession, I'm not surprised if Gloria makes a run for the bench to get the 4th player into the zone. Last game we got caught, though, as the other team was coming out, and we didn't get our player out of the zone quick enough for Gloria. So a little bit of recognition here. I'm sure Sean's reminding them that if Gloria's not in the net and they grab the ring of the zone, one of you has got to turn and be the one to get out of there as fast as you can so that Gloria can get back on the ice so we don't get a penalty for it. So things they learn by just doing, and that's the key thing to do in some of these games is just to practice these things, because come tournaments and hopefully provincials, situations like this where you want to have a good 4 in the zone and know that you're going to get out in time, you want to have it well practiced. Well, I'm sure you're going to see some sort of a man up here by Barrie, as they're going to have to man up to each player. Now, none of those players can leave the box either until a whistle. So we'll see what they're going to do here. Waterloo's putting 1 player up high. They've got their 2 down low. Generally, 1 skates in, and they tend to use the goalie to bounce it off as they've gone man on. Somebody should stay by the goalie. Somebody stay by the goalie. They're blocking. They're going to go for the long pass. Nice blocked intercept there by Maddie. And she watches as Gloria gets off the ice. And, get back in there. Come on. So Alexis has here, pass across to Kennedy. Trying to set the box up. Goes back to Maddie. Maddie takes a shot. Gets blocked. It's right there in front. She goes to a backhand. Saved by the goalie. But looks like there might have been a crease violation. That's the only thing I can think of. Crease violation. And that's going to be a Barrie ring here based on where she's standing. I think where she's going to set it down. Sean giving Maddie the notice that, hey, if they grab that ring, you have to get out. She's the person. That's why she's one of the high people in the box, being the defender as well. So exciting. Because you can never go below 3.
Oh, okay.
They just can't leave the box until the second penalty's done.
I thought you had 5.
So again, Barrie's lining up in a man-on possession here, forcing the Waterloo team to have to go for the long pass off the boards. And they're successful as Waterloo gets it, but Eva's trying to tie her up. There's some help. And Barrie does tie him up and gets possession back of the ring at center ice. So good job there by Eva and Eliana to get in there really quick just to make sure that Waterloo player can't get away. 4.5 minutes left. We got 51 seconds left in 2 of the penalties. And they're not even showing the 3rd penalty yet. So we really need to score on this set here. Pass up for Maddie. Pressure being applied. Sending it deep down and in behind the net for Eliana. Gloria is on the bench again, so 4 are in the zone, setting up our box. Maddie with a pass across to Kennedy. Got to get those down low passes, girls. Get the person down low. That's where your quick shots are going to be. There's a quick one there to the side. Cross pass, and there's a goal! As Addison gets a nice backdoor pass and puts it top shelf. And that's her second goal of the game to give Barrie the lead on the power play and a well-executed four-man in box setup. So with that, Barrie goes to a 3-2 lead. For the first time this game, they've got the lead, and hopefully they can hold on to it to finish off the game. So that is why you run these plays. You run your four and you get used to it, and that was perfect. Pass across. They finally got the pass down low, because what we struggled was we're passing across the top, and we never get to the low person. And once we did, as the triangle tried to contract down, they left the back door wide open, and Addison, perfect stab, perfectly put it up over the net, and that gives us the lead. Long pass in by Waterloo, picked up down low by Ella. Oh, she missed it, but I think Eva's there to get it. Now she's coming up the boards, sends the pass up off of Chloe's stick. Layla's there to help her out, feeds it back in for Chloe. And as Chloe enters the zone, we still got a 3-on-2. Chloe fires one. Whoa, had a bit of a hook on that one as it went around to the far side. Picked up out there by Julia. Julia comes across, drops it there for Chloe, but a bit of a no look. Come on, girls, we got to look. Got to look. Make sure your player's right where you need him to be. Nice pass in by Eva there. Not quite able to grab. Waterloo has a player back there, back to 4. With one in the box for 1:12 still. Is that she must have had a major then, or a double minor or something like that, or 4 minute. Maybe we just had that many breaks and I lost track of the time. Nice there, stick check by Ella, diving. She knocked the ring loose. Oh, nice stab by Julie as he went up the stick, leading in for Chloe. And Chloe's got to catch up to that ring. And now she's going down around that, slowing it down to get set up, which is a smart play here at this time. Hitting that 3-minute mark, we're maybe not quite at full-time management, but I'm sure it's already in the back of the heads where we got to start watching the clock, work out the shot clock, and then run for the low walk by Chloe, and she shoots! And it's on the goal line as Chloe took a great shot with the low walk, but looks like a Waterloo player must have got twisted up and taken down as she's struggling to get up right now. So great drive to the net by Chloe, bouncing on the goal line, and that there would have been another nail in the coffin, like I said earlier today, to get us closer to having that win. So we've got 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, with 40 seconds left in the existing Waterloo. I could go on my phone right now and go back in it, yes. So what happened? What are we doing? What did we miss? What did we miss on that?
Goal for goal.
Oh, I can't zoom in. I don't have the right angle to zoom in to see it, right? But it was bouncing on the line. I mean, the refs... Right? I need like 4 cameras set up everywhere so I can see everything.
Oh, the operation's getting bigger.
Maybe get one of those drones in here with the camera to follow the play.
Christmas.
Yeah. What does he have? He mounts one at the back corner so you can hit a button.
This one was on each side of the net pass.
Yeah. So it looks like there the Waterloo player's getting some help up. So she hopefully will be doing okay. Looks like she's a little light on her one leg, obviously getting some help. So unfortunate. Always never want to see anybody get hurt. You want everybody to have a good clean game and a competitive game, but with high-impact sports, even ring out, even though it's not body contact, it's a high-speed game, and collisions do happen. So hopefully it's not serious, and she'll be back up playing in no time. So again, it's another ring in the zone for Waterloo. Defensive zone ring for the defensive team. You don't see too many in a game, and here I think we've had 3 or 4 in this game alone. So Sean's giving some extra tips there to his players, getting Maddie out into center ice area there. There's the ring. Looking, all they have is a long pass. Maddie's going to be able to intercept that at center ice. And there's a cross ice pass. Oh, no, Addie. And now that's touched some people, I think. Oh, Melody. What?
Everybody, let's go.
I don't know why they stopped that one. I think they had the wrong person grabbing it, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyhow, Waterloo's getting the ring here at center ice. Unfortunate stab there, or missed-stab by Addison, knocks it back out of the zone. But that's okay. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Waterloo with a pass out to the far side as they're going to skate down in and look for an option. Nothing there as Barrie's locking it down. There's the pass into the zone as Rachel is stepping up to try and get some pressure. Melody's pushing up the boards, and she had those legs a moving, but the referees blew it down just as her stick flipped it up into the air. So that gives everybody a bit of a line change chance here to get some fresh legs out. Waterloo gets a ring in our zone. They got 10 seconds left in their penalty, and it's going to be back to 5-on-5 action for basically the last 2 minutes, as long as there's no more penalties. So here comes Waterloo with a pass to the far side as they circled around the circle. 15, going to kill off the last part of that penalty probably. Oh, that was a quick turn, Gloria. You got it, but it's just rolling in between your legs there. Oh, that looks like it's hooking in her glove when she threw it. I thought it was coming a lot further. Maddie gets it up and out of the zone. Julia's right there, but so is the two Waterloo players. And that's going to be a Waterloo ring at center ice again, I think. My dog is sitting on people's laps. If you know my dog, he ain't much of a lap dog, and yet he is. Here's Waterloo. They step in looking for pass. Man up by Barrie as they're playing man on. Long pass in. It's giving a bit of a streak in there for 17. Nice save by Gloria.